guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Capricorn. It is intended for the month of June, but whenever it finds you is when it's right for you. Okay, before I get into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you want to book a reading with me, you still can. You just have to email me. Everything is linked below, or find me on Instagram and direct message me that way. I apologize if I do not see your message. Sometimes with Instagram, because you're not a friend, it might hold it. So I try to keep up with that as much as I can. But if you do not get a hold of me through Instagram, please email me. Once again, everything linked below. All the proceeds and donations go to the Bergling Foundation, which helps mental health. So I just wanted to show you guys my new bracelet here from 40 Oceans. So this was went to protecting wildlife in the ocean. They remove a lot of plastic from our oceans as well. So they are called 40 Oceans. You can check them out. This bracelet was handmade in the tropics of Bali. And yeah, it came in this really cute little reusable bag that I'm now going to put my crystals in. Um, and it is to either spread awareness. This one was specifically for endangered species, but I've also have a set that is made out of plastic from the ocean. So yeah, check them out. That is www.40oceans.com. You can also find them on Instagram. Okay, let's get into it. So for you guys, the archangels that came through for you, actually I love, they came out as like a duo too, which I love. Like they came out right away for you guys. Is Archangel Michael and Archangel Jophiel. So Archangel Michael helps with protection, fears and anxieties, addictions. He helps during like a Mercury retrograde with like technological or mechanical issues. He's considered the angel, he who is like God. And so you can really just call on him for anything. He is the number one angel. And then you have Archangel Jophiel here, which is considered the angel of beauty, the beauty of God. She also really helps with feng shui and energy. So she kind of reminds me of Kuan Yin a bit. I believe that's how you say it. So yeah, you can call her in for like energy flow. She also helps to beautify the mind and space. So she kind of works like amethyst as well. Like she'll uplift the space, and she can easily change things from like a negative to a positive. So that's why I actually use these two a lot together, like Archangel Michael and Archangel Jophiel, because one can like remove your negative thoughts, and then the other one can like beautify your mind. So they are going to be working with you guys this month. So the crystals that you guys got, one is emerald. This is one of my favorites. It's to point your heart towards grace. It reminds me of a partnership. It's full of domestic bliss. It's full of loyalty, trust, like unconditional love, friendship, understanding. And this is also just it will actually change color if a partner is unfaithful. It's like the only crystal like I really know, other than like mood rocks, that like do that. But yeah, it's just a really beautiful stone, and anything like green is going to help to activate your heart chakra as well. Okay, so we are going to be like activating that with this crystal. And then you guys got malachite. So to claim your success, this is also going to help to activate your throat chakra and help you speak your piece lovingly. They said that this is the over, like for people that actually have like an overflow of creativity, but they're lacking through on like the follow through of it. So, and this is also for people that are like constantly always like focused on work, they're saying. But this is gonna really help. Okay, so if you are like working in stocks or something, that's gonna help you. I don't know, cryptocurrency just came through. And then like I also just like I'm seeing like this like TV show or like a pilot or like maybe a screenplay as well. Um, yeah, so I don't know. They're saying to like put this in your workspace. I guess it's gonna like help to really like get the creativity flowing as well. It's gonna help you to claim that success. Okay, let's get into it. So I see at the beginning of the month that there was like some heartache, or like there's just like could possibly be like a breakup, or just like feelings of like heartache. Okay, it's become a burden for you. So I'm not sure if this is like new or not. But for someone very specifically, like this could be a very specific message, but there could have been like a divorce or a separation, because I do see some like abundance coming for it from it. And then I also see the flip side, like perhaps there's like, because of this breakup, there's now this burden of like finances. Um, Anyways, so there is, so like you are feeling overwhelmed by responsibility. You're feeling like heartbroken, kind of, or like just this heartache. But there is something solid and stable coming towards you. This is like, it could be it's something solid and stable in your finances that can also grow. I don't know. I just heard like, what do they call that? Like what are they showing? A mutual fund. So it could be like some sort of like investment. It could like either something could pay out. This could be unexpected. It could be a business opportunity. It could be an unexpected fund. It could be inheritance. Um, so there is just like this for someone very well, like you could have experienced a loss, and there could have been like some financial gain from it, and this is actually like causing like a burden and conflict. So anyways, we do have this Ace of Pentacles here in your first week. But we also have conflict. So we have conflicting views. There's just conflict. I don't know if these are like siblings, but it seems like it's not just like one person that you have conflict. It's like, it seems like it's like a group or something. It's even like about investing this money or these funds or something like that. Um, you could also just feel like defensive, like with people because of this heartache as well. So we just have someone like standing their ground, feeling defensive, just standing up for like what they believe in, or like even like what they feel is right. I'm hearing. But there is this celebration. There is this celebration and union taking place. So, this is a celebration with a happy, harmonious partnership, one that's emerald. They're literally describing emerald. It's like it's a happy partnership. Like these two people, like they're dedicated to each other. There's a lot of love and trust there, like a lot of unconditional love, like friendship, like loyalty, communication. There's just like, it's just really beautiful. And there's this celebration along with it. So this could be like happening in your first week of June, especially towards the weekend. There could be like some sort of like wedding or celebration. Um, or it could even just be like an announcement, like maybe someone gets like engaged or something, or like, I don't know, it just feels like this celebration is like, it's like around a partnership. Like it's not like you're attending a reunion from the past, or it's not like you're going out and celebrating like a birthday or an achievement. It seems like you're celebrating a union. Okay, so now moving into your second week, you're really guarded around your possessions, around your like finances. I'm hearing. Okay, so you have like a lot of like maybe material like wealth, which like gives you a lot of power. But like I also just see you like being very protective over this as well. You do have good fortune coming, and like a new cycle. Good fortune, new cycle, movement forward in the right direction. But we have leaving something out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold, maybe even spiritually. Um, so even though like you're moving into this, like it's almost like you may have like thrown yourself into like work, like in a situation, and now like it's like you were supposed to be doing some healing. it's like it's like there was a heartache, and instead of like dealing with the heartache, like you just like continue to like go for success. Which like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's kind of catching up to you here in the second week of June. So there is the need to finally heal this, okay? There is like faith, hope, optimism. You are being divided, like you are being guided by the divine as well, like being led by the cosmos. You may need to go within to do a lot of this healing, okay? And it looks like this healing is around being left out in the cold. It has to do with some heartache and just like things that didn't work out in the past. And this like in turn makes you like pretty like protective over your stuff and very defensive. But there is movement forward. So it's like once you kind of like realize in the second week, like, listen, like this is like what I need to heal, or like I can't be in this low vibrational energy anymore. Like I'm just gonna move forward. And this is someone like really taking charge and being the I heard leader, but like being the guiding force of their chariot. It's like they realize that they are now a creator as well, and that like they're moving with the universe at this time. Someone could really like your wishes and desires could be a car, like could be a vehicle or just like a move. But nevertheless, like you are moving towards your wishes and desires. And like I see there's a lot of like passion and action towards that, okay? And like it's like you are in control of this now. Um, so then moving into your like so that's all going down kind of in your second week, and then moving into your third week, we have here Seven of Cups. So you might have like a lot of like options. Um, like especially like moving forward, like you might realize that like, oh wow, like I have a lot of options. Or maybe I've even like manifested a lot for myself. But you are closing out a painful cycle. So although there might feel like there's like a lot of options and maybe even like some confusion, um as to what way to go, or like okay, now I'm driving forward towards my wishes and desires, but there's so many things, like where do I go? But they're just telling you that like this is kind of like part of like closing out a painful cycle. So you are closing out this very painful cycle, but you gained a lot of strength from it. You learned to tame the beast within. Like you're now just really yeah, like you're just like really, I just heard you're really going within to like figure it out. Like also like what is the like maybe even like the beast within you, or like just like that like this doesn't control you anymore. Like you're in control. Like these even like I'm picking up on like other people's emotions don't dictate yours anymore, if that like is resonating. Okay, so then we have the Three of Wands here. So your ships are coming in. The things that like you've been wanting or like moving towards, like they are coming in. Like they're not far off in the distance now. Like these ships are arriving. Someone may very well want to express emotions to you, or like you might get some communication that's like it's kind of like maybe like juvenile. Like this is a page, so this is not like a king or a queen or like a knight. But there is like someone wanting to like express emotions. It could also be that you're dealing with someone like who is in like a little bit of a juvenile like energy at that time. Okay, this is also like I think right around when Mercury is going to be retrograding. So there could be some like it seems like there's going to be some miscommunication. So I just want to like people to be aware of this, especially if you are dealing with like fire. Um, but anyways, so it's maybe like the person does not feel like they can come forward to you, because we have this person who's like very, and I am kind of picking up that this is like you guys like in your power. So this is the Empress. This is very like fertile, loving, nurturing, like almost like motherly energy. Um, so you could very well be dealing like with a child. Like this could be a mother and a child. But I'm also like kind of picking up on like in like a relationship and like someone just like maybe not being as like maybe their emotions are a little more like juvenile or like maybe they're like literally younger than this person or they're just seeing this person this way and they're feeling this way. But there is this need to want to like express some type of emotion. Um, so, anyways, this energy is very powerful. It is the counterpart to the emperor. This person like sits upon a, like this person is looked up to by the community or by others. Like they like seem to have a lot of wisdom. This person can be like very charitable and generous as well. They have a lot of material wealth. They're very fertile and abundant. It's just like the ultimate Mother Earth energy is what I'm picking up on. And then we have someone being like kind of defensive. So this could be air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this person, like they could have been wounded. So like they're not super open and like trusting. This person, like there is, it might come off a little like unemotional as well or like detached, but it's just because they're extremely like logical and analytical. So they're going to like favor that and they're going to use like their mind. And this person like is about action and like they're not afraid to like cut people out if like they're not good for them. And this person, like I said, they are like a little bit guarded. Um, so they're moving into like kind of the end of June or like the like last kind of week. We do have like this power or like unexpected like change. So something like that's like sudden, unexpected, could be divine intervention. But when this comes in, it's usually like uncomfortable because it's change or like if the divine's doing it, it's like you didn't hit the mark, so the divine's got to come in and like kind of aggressively do it so that like you get to where you need to be. But nevertheless, like it's actually good because it's crumbling of old systems or like so that new things can be rebuilt. Okay. So then we have the death card. So we have this ending, this rebirth and transformation. It's also scorpionic energy. And then we have the King of Wands here. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But nevertheless, this person is very passionate, motivated, go-getter, charismatic, might be like in the public eye or very public. This person, I don't know if I said leader, but like I do see this person being like kind of like a leader. They're just like the type of person that like people like would be like, ooh, like who's that? Or like they like just like kind of like get people's like they're very captivating. They can be kind of like dramatic at times, but they're really passionate and fired up. So people tend to really be gravitated and like drawn to them, and they're funny. Um, and then you have this Knight of Cups, so this invitation. It could be someone asking you out on a date, or it could just be someone like expressing their feelings for you. This could just be like it's a communication and love. It's someone bringing forth a message of love. Um, and so like I want to say like it's coming from an energy like this, like or this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you do also have a lot of water energy here, so it could also be like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you also have like air energy here, so it could also be like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't get too caught up on signs because people like switch in and out of like their energy, but it seems like this that it's coming from an energy like that. So you also at the same time are like have so you have two knights coming forward here. Two knights. One is bringing a message of love. Or an invitation, and the other one is bringing like something tangible or like some sort of like financial gain. Um, One is like kind of slower moving. One's more grounded, shy, kind of like nurturing, earthy vibe, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the other one is more like romantic, poetic, dreamy, creative, like affectionate, kind of either Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibe. So it's something you've been patiently waiting on something to pay out. It looks like you've been patiently waiting for your emotional fulfillment to pay out. And it does look like towards the end of June, like there is a lot of like love coming through. So a bunch of cards fell out, so I'll just like go over that. It could just be like a continuation of this. So it seems like somebody wants to be like generous to you, or like, and it seems like more monetary based. So there you could have someone wanting to be generous with you. And it's someone's been watching, okay? Someone's been watching. They really like, it seems like it's like a project, or like more in the matters of like work or like collaboration, but they've been watching you and they really like what you're doing. And I am hearing the word social media. So, or just like even in a workplace, like in an office space even, but or even like if you're working from home and like you're working on a project, like it's like being recognized and it's well received. And there is like someone wanting to give like generosity or help you out or like some monetary gain. The thing is, and it's also too like people like kind of view you as like the wounded warrior. So like you've been through a lot of trials and tribulations, but you still like always rise to the occasion, or like you're just like you never give up, or like you kind of just like you just like keep going and like learn from it. And like usually the wounded warrior turns into an empress or an emperor because there's someone who's been through it all, so they really understand and now they can lead. And then you have, so they've been watching you during quarantine, it seems like. They've been watching you during this time of isolation and solitude. They have been spying on you somehow. So, like, I don't know if they're keeping tabs on you or they're watching you through social media. So this put them at a crossroads because they couldn't really like take action because of this quarantine. So this just created like boredom, discontent, waiting. Then finally some communication, some incoming communication, possible travel or relocation, moving in the right direction. There's now balance coming in. This is also Sagittarius energy. There's balance. There's like flow, like there's this energy flow and balance. It's almost like they're pointing me to like Archangel Jophiel, like bringing this inflow. It's like something to do with energy and like just like I don't know, I'm seeing like the figure of 8 and like water like flowing back and forth through it. Anyways, this is like an inflow like in your love life. Like this is balance and like alchemy coming into your love life. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, you guys had judgment, so being called forward, an awakening, an aha, stepping into your role or power, like with the divine. And on the bottom of the deck, you got fear and anxiety and insomnia and sleepless nights. So you might feel like really like overwhelmed about like an awakening, or just like even just like following the divine, but like or stepping into your power. But don't, because the angels and like everyone is there to help you. Okay, so from the angels, they said, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. So listen to your inner thoughts. Listen to that gut feeling. They're saying that the power of animals, so your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So I picked up on a few things. Like some people, like you have like animals that have like passed and they actually are guides for you on the other side. And then for some of you, like you've been like birds, or you've been like animals, like you've also been animal spirit guides in past lives, and now like people are doing that for you. So you might really just connect with animals. You might even have the ability to heal animals. And then shield yourself, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning yourself cocooned in a healing light white that surrounds you. They're also telling you to call in Archangel Michael. This is him. And to help him to like protect or shield you. It is very important to do this before going anywhere. Okay, so like don't do it once it's too late and trap yourself with like a negative entity or energy, like before you leave your house, or like when you get up in the morning, like ask the angels to protect you, or like cover yourself in a white light, or put up protection mirrors, light your candle, whatever it is that you want to do to protect yourself. But do it before like you encounter the negative energy, because once you encounter the negative energy, and if you're putting up an angel, it's different, especially my Archangel Michael. But if you're putting up a bubble at that point, you're just going to trap that person, that energy or entity in with you. So they're saying forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Okay. So always like looking at like, what did I learn from the situation? What did it teach me? Okay, I gained immense strength. Okay, I learned never do that again. Ooh, I learned that there's a darker part of myself. Ooh, I learned that I really like this, or whatever it is. There is a learning lesson in all of these situations. And once we find that, or like we can like find compassion or understanding, and like it doesn't even, to forgive like doesn't even mean that like you have to like be with that person again. It just means that like you have either like come to peace with it, or you found some understanding, or you were able to let it go so that it no longer like hinders you or holds you back. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I'm hearing someone has stirred romantic feelings within you as well. And like just feels very romantic. And then you got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And we did have like that wedding there, or like a celebration over like a union. And then at the end of the month, you had the lovers again. So definitely there could be some engagements or stuff like that. Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys, for letting me tap into your energy. I'm just going to close out with some words from the galactic family and the angels. Okay, so your galactic family is saying signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. Are you paying attention? Inner world, your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So that's also like the as above, so below, or like whatever you feel inside is actually like what you're like putting out to the universe, and what's going to come back to you. So it's important to like heal within, because that's like how you're going to um, create what it is that you want. And if you're also receiving a lot of like negativity towards you, then there is a need to like go within and do some healing there, they're saying. Because that's like it's a reflection. Like people are also a huge reflection of how we feel about ourselves. So from the angels, they're saying, take time out for yourself. You are being guided by unforeseen forces. Have faith that all is well, and we love you. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.